sir, just straight ahead.
Thank you.
for us to use in our studies. So it's been really good.
Over the years, I have conducted probably more graduation ceremonies than I can count. But I never, ever tire of doing so. And why is that? Because you cannot beat the look of happiness that you see in everyone's face. But the very fact that the people here today are graduating speaks to their commitment, to their resilience, to their determination. And I pay tribute to you for all that you have done, even in the most difficult of times. Take with you a sense of solidarity and a burning desire to leave the people around you better off as a result of your presence. At the same time, keep a place in your heart for the University of Sunderland in London and talk proudly of your time with us. By the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Sunderland, I now formally admit you to the degrees for which you have been presented today. Many congratulations to one and all.
This is the unique program designed for business management students, fresh from undergraduate programs, and they want to enhance their knowledge and skills and wants to get a perspective of postgraduate level qualifications. So straight from that undergraduate experience, they can join MSc International Business Management program.
So most of the assignments and the seminars that we had and the workshops and everything is basically having to put all the things that we're learning in class into practice. Following the masters, I'm not leaving the masters confused, neither am I leaving the masters not knowing what to do. I've gone through a couple of modules and I basically know the next steps I'm supposed to take, and when I'm going into any organization, I'm not going to be speaking from the point where, oh, I've read this, I read. No, it'll be a case of I've been able to put this to practice, and then I can put one or two things together to say, oh, you know what, I've got this.
We try to offer students examples from the industry and business problems that students need to solve. As we know, in business there is no right or wrong, so anyone can come with a different solution. We try to improve and enhance the skills in terms of problem solving for students, and also communication skills is very important, and team working as well. So many of our activities are oriented around team working. We try to be as inclusive as possible. And what I always say to my students is to try to mix and mingle and collaborate with people from different backgrounds.
Students have the opportunity to work with a real business and identify a problem within that business, and then wear the hat of a business manager, wear the hat of a consultant, management consultant, and develop solutions for that, and finally pitch that solution.
My advice is, again, I stress on, in a business world that is constantly evolving, change is something that is always happening. We design our modules, our programs, we always seek for ways to improve. Student voice, student feedback is something we take very important within this community. So I'll say to students, if you want a place where you'll be heard, if you want a place whereby your suggestions will be taken into consideration, where your needs are considered, this is where you should be, because we designed a program to prepare you for that global business world that is constantly changing, that is constantly evolving, with innovative ideas, with instructional design that are very effective, that are creative, that prepares you to be able to compete externally when you go out there, depending on whatever you choose to do, to be an entrepreneur, to be a manager within a global business that is already existing. So whatever you choose to do after studying this course, it actually sets you on that platform to be able to go out and explore.
As you know, tourism and hospitality is one of the fastest growing industries in the world, with ample of job opportunities and career opportunities, not only in the UK but all across the world.
University give you like a really big view of all three segments, so hospitality, business management, and tourism. And by doing that, you have you can see everything around. You can see all sort of links there are between these three topics, and you can understand what you like, where we want to go for, and then once you choose, you be able to understand, okay, I want to do this in my life because university teach me something about tourism.
Regarding future career, our mentors, our tutors, they are already pushing ourselves to do new things, new experience. They are sending to our trips, to different assignments and workshops which we are doing in the groups.
We get to speak to different leaders from the industry. Either they come to the university, or recently I've been to a careers fair at a partner university and been able to speak to five-star hotel HR teams and look at furthering my career on straight after university, and that's been facilitated by the school.
As a part of the program, you'll have ample of opportunities to develop your conceptual understanding about gastronomy tourism, strategic tourism planning and development, service quality management in the service sector.
I think if you're a curious person, this is the right course, because they can tell you a lot of things that you might not know. You can travel.
Coming to my job experience now, I can do that everything one-to-one session or dealing with the customers, everything all alone, and I'm confident, which I wasn't before. This happened when I had one-to-one session with my tutors. They guided me. They also taught me the responsibilities and the job structures, what am I supposed to do or what am I gonna do with the job.
And this will be made possible by a mix of lectures, seminars, workshops, group discussions, guest speaker sessions. Some of our sessions are actually delivered on site in different hotels as well, where you got ample of opportunities to meet their own staff, like somebody coming from HR department to share their experiences with you. Next time it's going to be F&B manager, the other time it will be their marketing manager. So you'll have ample of opportunities to have experience from the people who are actually working in the industry.
The university has been really great to me because I've been offered a scholarship to do my master's. So I'm really grateful. And apart from that, or moving away from that, they have been a support. They have been a rock for all of us. So they provided, various things for us to use in our studies. So it's been really good.
It makes me proud to celebrate today because the period of time that we were studying, it was COVID, and a lot of us weren't used to having online tutors or having to engage online. It was very difficult to meet other members of the class, but we managed it and we communicated through the class rep. I was one of the class reps and it went down very well. But it goes back to 2013 when my mum had a massive stroke, and she survived, and I needed to offer her some sort of care. I did not have a clue what to do, so I thought, let me do a course. And in 2018, I had a little bit of mental health myself, anxiety, trying to meet targets, so I decided to study. First of all, I retrained as a phlebotomist and just did part-time, and I then did HND, which was healthcare practice for England, and that took me on to the top-up degree, which was at Sunderland University, where today I managed to graduate.
I would say come to the University of Sunderland in London. It is a great place if you want to have a good career. It is a great place to have a community of family as well. You will not feel excluded. You will always be involved in the university's activities, which will help you to get a job once you finish your university. Do not forget that you are making it on your own, so everything that you put in, it's for your benefit. You can do it.
This course is for students who want to improve their skills in finance and make them more employable. The course is not only academic, but it's also practical. We do Sage and payroll, and there are also softwares that improve students' employability.
With studying with us, it doesn't only prepare them to have these creative ideas and being able to identify opportunities to help the business grow. It's also helped them to be able to identify opportunities to be able to set up a business. Not everybody wants to be a business owner. Some people aspire to manage other people's businesses. So we also prepare them to be good managers within the business world, because then they will have those necessary skills to be able to work with other people to get the best out of the business in general.
You're going to understand strategy, you're going to understand innovation, you're going to understand the way that European Union works. What that tries to do really is to blend two main areas, I think. One is global finance and the other is strategy and strategic thinking. So hopefully at the end of the course you'll have a much better view of strategy and how that is supported by global finance. The opportunities could be in New York, because New York has very close links with London, or it could actually literally be just outside this door really in Canary Wharf, because Canary Wharf is full of some of the biggest finance companies in the world.
In this course, I learned on the upper level, on the international level, how the company is running. I improved my financial skills, my management skills, and I improve my thinking power. So how I can solve the problems if I'm working with the company or in my daily routine, in my personal life.
What we then focus on really is we start looking at international markets and how they've developed over the last few years. And we look at those international markets in terms of trade. So we also talk about European Union, and we talk about specific trading zones that have developed in recent years. Some of those trading areas can be described as customs unions or free trade areas, such as North American Free Trade Area. So we look at that and compare it with the European Union. The other thing that we're focused on is currency and the optimal currency system that you'd use for running a country. Some people think that the European Union has the best system, but other people challenge that. So it's about debating what is the best system to use.
It's a university that their strategic intents are aligned with what the government expectations are. So we aspire to equip our students with the expertise and graduate attributes needed to be able to achieve the full potential with the global economy.
One of the things that we use on the course is a lot of case studies and examples. And generally we give the case studies to students. They engage with them, they discuss them in class. The assignments are very relevant to their work as well on the course. I think that they will do very well.
Students who join us from stage 1 to stage 2, they will have general business modules, like for example, personal and professional development, introduction to strategic management, introduction to HR, introduction to general business theories. So after completing first year and second year basically is advanced, studies into marketing, strategic management, etc. Then after completing all this, then they can move on to stage 3. And in stage 3, they will have time to reflect deeply upon what they have learned from stage 1, 2, and then they will have also a final dissertation where they will undertake an independent work.
We will be looking into the creative thinkings. We'll be looking into how to prepare you for the 21st century business management, how you lead a group of peoples, and especially how you make decisions in a challenging world environment. So they will be looking into exploring their creative thinking, their rational approach to problems, and also exercising their transformational leadership ability.
People just go and open a business, right? Without even analyzing anything. That's not how business works. Nowadays, the business environment is very, very competitive. Business has to do something unique to attract customers. You need the skills from business management studies. You need to be able to create a unique talent. That's human resources management. You need to have those inimitable, valuable, unique resources to run a successful business, and this course provides that.
All our syllabus and courses has been designed in a way where students can gain knowledge and skills part is more applied. So our classroom activities, especially the seminars where we work with the students and we give them a live experience of the case studies, what they actually be doing in their practical life. So our seminars, the case studies, and our workshops are very much relevant what they will be doing in future.
So the core strategy that I follow for my teaching and learning is not only based on the books but also from the practical skills. We always believe in joint collaboration between the teacher and the student. It's not a one-sided teaching, it's a two-way communication, which also encourages the student for their better learning and for their better future and progression.
We believe the students are the center, and we are very student-centric. They will be the main focal point for us. We are there to help them on any aspects, but because it's a university and it is going to be their educational journey, we will be preparing them for every challenges that they face. We will be preparing them in terms of their project-based analysis. We'll be helping them on their learning and educational journey. We will help them to think critically, and they will get enough academic support from our academic support team.
Over the years, I have conducted probably more graduation ceremonies than I can count. But I never, ever tire of doing so. And why is that? Because you cannot beat the look of happiness that you see in everyone's face. But the very fact that the people here today are graduating speaks to their commitment, to their resilience, to their determination. And I pay tribute to you for all that you have done, even in the most difficult of times. Take with you a sense of solidarity and a burning desire to leave the people around you better off as a result of your presence. At the same time, keep a place in your heart for the University of Sunderland in London and talk proudly of your time with us. By the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Sunderland, I now formally admit you to the degrees for which you have been presented today. Many congratulations to one and all.
The university has been really great to me because I've been offered a scholarship to do my master's. So I'm really grateful. And apart from that, or moving away from that, they have been a support. They have been a rock for all of us. So they provided, various things for us to use in our studies. So it's been really good.
I wanted to study with this great university because I want to fulfill my dreams. So therefore, I applied for BSc top-up Health and Social Care course because of my son's disability. So obviously, I apply in practice before I get the knowledge. So therefore, now I'm going to be able to help other people, same like me, who got the same tremendous journey. Today is the day, it's our special day, so let's celebrate our success.
My name is Madini Sivasubramanian. I am the Program Manager for BSc Honours Nursing Top-Up degree. This degree course is 1 year full-time degree course. This is designed to help those nurses who haven't got a nursing degree in this country, who have completed their diploma and working and having quite a lot of experience.
The university has equipped me with the different information in terms of how I can start working in England. So coming from a foreign country, I didn't know what are the next steps I have after graduation. So I spoke to lecturers about what are the options that I have, and they have fully given me some support and some ideas like these are the next steps that I need to take. So one of it was actually going to the nursing venue, which had different hospitals coming together to showcase the different trusts that they have, like basically pediatrics, adult nursing, or even other sorts of disciplines that is actually available in the healthcare. It made me realize that there was a vast availability that UK can offer to me in terms of after graduation, and with that, those are just provided by the lecturers.
This course runs only 2 days a week, which is very attractive for domestic students as well as international students, because they will be able to work and gain experience.
They have a lot of choices. So they really can go in any direction they want. If they have any passion, something very good of being a nurse here in England is that they offer you a lot of opportunities. And this course prepares them not more for a clinical point of view because they have that degree back in their countries, but it's more like from understanding the system, which is very important as well. When I came here myself, it was one of the most difficult parts for me to understand. So they will have already the clinics on their back from their countries, and we give them the knowledge about the system. So that will make it much, much easier for them to start working and to progress.
The highlight for me is I managed to graduate from my BSc course, and I'm on to my Masters in Nursing in the University of Sunderland, London as well.
The program is designed as such that you can do the whole full-time program over 3 terms, or you can possibly do an MBA 60, we call it MBA 60, 90, 120. So you get waiver part of the credits, given that if you have the right set of experience. Someone who worked in the marketing field for a period of time might come into MBA and thinking, why not I specialize on digital marketing? Or why not I specialize on managing brands, right? So we have a lot of optional modules, and we make sure that we are running these optional modules in almost every other alternate term so that students have options to pick the modules. So we have optional modules in supply chain, digital marketing, managing brands, cybersecurity, entrepreneurship. So you can see that there's a wider variety of specializations.
A model like Introduction to Human Resource Management and Talent Development is to help people, first of all, to identify the skill set that people need to do their work, and also to see the importance of people, what we call employees in the workplace.
When you talk of business, the first thing that comes to mind is running your own outfit. But in reality, it's managing your own self in every environment you find yourself. Either you're an employee or you're an employer.
My master's degree program in business management in general has given me the opportunity to learn about strategy, the markets in the digital world, how the markets work. Considering that globalization is increasing, technology is developing rapidly, so all the skills that needed to run a successful business, whether it's locally or globally, this course has helped me in a way that for me to gain the necessary skills for me to go out there, seek employment, and then I can confidently say now I have the knowledge and the skills that I've gained from my studies to run a successful global business, if you like.
Students are given a problem by an industry professional. They're not given the solution to it. They need to go away, work it out, come back to the class a couple of weeks later, deliver a presentation on their solution. Now, their solution may not necessarily be the solution that the organization originally chose to follow, but it's equally important because it is something they have evaluated and worked out amongst themselves. So we very much value the peer-to-peer learning, problem solving, and in reality is who leads who and who manages who in that context.
I think when we're going out to the real business world, we need to be prepared to solve real problems, and that's why, memorizing and learning theories won't work. What will work is that we put the theory into practice, and having those games and knowing about the case study, like the real business case study that actually happened, really equipped us to deal with the problems in real life when it comes.
Our MBA program is also mapped against the CMI Chartered Management Institute and their postgraduate level diploma for management and leadership. So if you completed our program, you will automatically get that qualification certifications via CMI.
Ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the delay. We'll just be a couple more minutes and then we'll get the ceremony started. Thank you.
Please stand for the start of the ceremony.
Please would you be seated? As precentor of Southwark Cathedral, it gives me very great pleasure on behalf of the Dean and Chapter to welcome you all to Southwark Cathedral for this morning's graduation ceremony. Many congratulations to all of you who are graduating today. Learning, welcome and hospitality have been essential elements of this building and the communities that have been part of it ever since it was founded. The monks of the original medieval priory here, parts of which you can still see as you walk through the glass link at the side of the cathedral, had a vision for learning, scholarship, and supporting people who needed to be cared for in the community that they served. So, in many ways, those of you who are graduating today are the living testimony to their high ideals in whatever work you will go on to do, following on from the degrees that you will be awarded today. Education is the gift that enables you all to be who you are meant to be, to achieve the things that you are each uniquely called to do. So these graduation ceremonies are very important to us here at the Cathedral. We feel engaged in a partnership with you as you seek to fulfill your vocation in all its various forms. So from these old foundations, new beginnings are being made. Your skills, your achievements, and your learning are much needed in the world, and all that you will go on to do will have an important bearing on our society. So all of us here in the Cathedral community are praying for you today and are proud that you continue in that long tradition of learning that begun within these walls. Once again, you are all very welcome indeed. And it is my great pleasure now to hand over to the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Sir David Bell.
Canon Presenter, thank you so much for that warm and generous welcome to this wonderful place. Guests, colleagues, friends, families, and most importantly, our graduates. Welcome. What a pleasure it is to have you here for this graduation ceremony for the University of Sunderland in London and its Faculty of Business, Law and Tourism. Today is, above all else, a celebration of the class of 2022 who have come through adversity to have their achievements recognised publicly today. So enjoy yourselves, show your appreciation of our graduates, and without further ado, let the ceremony begin.
I now call upon Mr. Alan Hardy, the Director of the University of Sunderland in London, to make his presentation.
Vice-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting the following who have been awarded the degree of BA Honours in Business and Management. Aredeo Adeyemi. Alexandrina Danielova Mincheva. Alexandra Zoika Popa. Andra Sekreeru. Patrice Malina Nania. Bhaurati Subramani. Carmen Sofia Baptista da Fonseca. Comfort Kanadu Karikari. Craig Matthews. Douglas Obeng. Editomita das Neves da Silva. Farsin Athla. Fatmata Anefawoze. Georgiana Florentina Glavan. Gorinda Singh. Evelina Juan Pui. Kristina Petrova Manaleva. Leila N. Naimi. Lenuta Baraban. Maria Erica Gazilo. Marina Rumanova Dimitrova. Maria Resteva. Marta Isola. Mohammed Rahim Udin. Mohammed Arshak. Natalia Juan Bui Gula. Nua Nuduri. Paulo Rui Martin da Costa Bologna. Ramona Ana Grecu. Rosina Antwi. Signia Bondaro. Sylvia Bosheva. Taha Bertal. Tanya Westwood. Ukchendu Johnny. Afshara Khatun. Asman Begum. Habiba Rahman. Luciano Ferreira Murta. Wienchet Tulok. Vice-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting the following who have been awarded the degree of BA Honours Business Management and Entrepreneurship. Alexandra Karakuleva. Ali Hamza. Ana Maria Bordas. Ananta Gimia. Ando Endani Chesniga. Angela Maria da Costa Suarez. And Parazi Tanasweran. Anthony Sunday Okeke. Antonio Teodora. Anusha Ramanathan. Arabella Salagi. Azu Ezonwuka. Babatunde John Majika Odunmi. Basma Akwitz. Bertrand Lonla Phoning. Carla Elaine Blake. Christina Sonti. Dumitru Andre Dobel. Ekaterina Antal. Liliana Dudanu. Faiza Sabine Ahmed. Fernando de Almeida Cassandro Ramos. Hilario Bologna de Souza Diaz. Ilona Bratu. Jose Charles Macassa. Cassie Ease Idua. Khadija Abbas. Lucky Osagbovo Idemudia. Maya Kavaja. Malik Hamid Munir. Maria Diana Sobescu. Maria Pilar Lozando San Jose. Mariora Stoican. Mayin Udin. Million Casa. Moses Tabo Molloy. Muhammadu Mansuru Fowewe. Nahid Tariq. Omar Farouk. Omar Stephen Mentesh. Robina Akhtar. Ruslan Tamakriaski. Saima Abdul Rahman. Samuel Olatubosan Omotosho. Sara Bendidane. Sobia Yaved. Songiul Fikra Mustafa. Sonam Akhtar. Sukhvinder Kaur. Tarmina Akhtar Chowdhury. Terrell Warren Francis. Tamiteo Ariola Marble. Theodore Zlatarev. Tristan Chuacha. Vice-Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting the following who have been awarded a degree. Omar Baej Mercer. Faiza Mohammed. Nadira Mashood. Nicoletta Gile. Sijin Thomas.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor to make his address.
In October 2019, I sat outside Southwark Cathedral with my good friend, the Director of the University of Sunderland in London, Alan Hardy. And we came to explore this wonderful venue. The reason? Because we were intending to hold our graduation ceremonies here in the early part of 2020. I don't need to remind you what happened next. So it has taken us a few years to be here in Southwark Cathedral. But of course, we are so delighted that we are in this wonderful setting. Yes, none of us really did realise how the world would change in the 3 years that were to follow from that October in 2019. A global pandemic, war in Europe, a cost of living crisis, and plenty of political upheaval, not just abroad, but in this country too. Now, I don't want to dwell on all the highs and lows, and perhaps you might say mainly lows, of the past 3 years, because this, after all, is a day of celebration. But it would be impossible, wouldn't it, to recognise the achievements of our class of 2022 without reflecting on the events of the last years and their huge impact, both personal and professional. And in the light of such events, doesn't it make even more remarkable the achievements of our graduates? So may I please ask you in the audience to join me once again in applauding the success of our graduates. Let me also acknowledge our guests joining us today. Family, friends and supporters, you have my deepest gratitude for the support and encouragement that you have given to our newest graduates. On their behalf, thank you for all that you have done. And finally, the thanks would not be complete without a special mention for all the people behind me and around the cathedral. The staff of the university. They have contributed so much to the success of our new graduates. So to each and every person who works at the University of Sunderland in London, whether on the academic side or in our professional services. Thank you for your outstanding efforts. Please show your appreciation to our staff. Today, of course, we are also celebrating the success of the University of Sunderland in London in this, its 10th anniversary year. Now, 10th anniversary is another reason for celebration, not least when it marks, as it does here, a decade of success. Ably led by our director, Alan Hardy, the University of Sunderland in London has shown itself to be flexible and nimble, with an ability to react and to respond to different patterns of student choice, and it never has missed an opportunity to grow and develop our work here in the capital in new and innovative ways. Now we have well over 4,000 students studying with us, including the 15,000th student to begin their studies here. And of course, the University of Sunderland in London also recognises and acknowledges that we are a global university. Over 23,500 students are studying for the University of Sunderland qualifications in Sunderland, in London, in our campus in Hong Kong, and across the world in our many educational partners. So truly, we have a global reach. Yet, even here in London, although our campus has grown significantly, it remains small enough to have an intimate feel to it, with close working relationships between and amongst students and staff. And I know that has been crucial to our success here. But let me return to those of you who are graduating today. Congratulations once again on achieving this important milestone. Today represents a new beginning as you embark on the next phase of life. Through your time with us, we want you ready to leave to make a difference and change the world for the better. In whatever you choose to do, I say to our new graduates, be open in your thinking, outward looking in your attitude, generous in your spirit, and always alive to the needs of others. At the same time, keep a place in your heart for the University of Sunderland in London and talk proudly of your time with us. To everyone here today, enjoy the rest of the celebrations. Good luck and all the very best for the future. Thank you very much.
I now call upon Khadija Abbas to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the student body.
The Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the students graduating this morning from the Faculty of Business, Law and Tourism, I would like to propose a vote of thanks. I would like to thank all of the staff at the university who taught and supported us through our year of study, especially when we had assignment deadlines, and there were a lot of those. It was nice to know that there was always someone to turn to if we needed support and guidance. We would like to thank Mr. Tata for being there to kick us into gear when we needed, which seemed to be a lot. His whole team for doing their hardest to make sure that we understood and were able to have the knowledge to get to where we are now. I would have liked to have thanked all the staff individually, but there was a lot of them, so I don't want to miss anyone. So I'm just going to collectively say thank you very much. Thanks to the IT staff, without whom we would not have been able to get through this whole online phase, which was very difficult. Thank you to all the admin and support staff for their continued hard work in making our time at this university an easy journey. The biggest thanks goes to our families. Thank you for being our support. For some of us, it may have been financial support. For most of us, it was just knowing that you were there to pick up the slack whilst we got our work done. Thank you very much, and we love you. As we move on to an exciting new future, the university's Alumni Association work hard to make contact with all graduates. So let's keep in touch with our alumni online community. Thank you, and best wishes to our fellow graduates. Congratulations, we got here. Yes.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor to confer the awards on those students presented here today and those students who are qualified but are unable to be present.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before I ask our graduates to stand, this is your opportunity to make a really good amount of noise when I have finished the conferment to celebrate our graduates. So graduates, would you please stand? You may now put your hats on. There's quite a lot of hair sorting going on as hats go on. By the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Sunderland, I now formally admit you to the qualifications for which you have been presented today. Well done to one and all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the ceremony. Would you please stand as the procession leaves?
Sorry, we're enjoying the hymns here. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I think we've come to the end of the ceremony. But I still know that most of you are waiting to take pictures and also enjoy yourself with the graduates. So, So, just a quick announcement, and we have a very special occasion. Maybe all of us today would bear witness to someone. So we have a colleague, a student here who wants to propose. So, yes, it's going to ask a question. So, let's give him an opportunity to ask a question.
Thank you so much. For your permission, we want to call some. Roy, can you come, please? Isabel, can you come, please? Brandon, can you come, please? Okay, Carmen Sofia. Isabel, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for Carmen giving me all the time in your life. And for life for this family, now I want to give Carmen Sofia is named this family as well. Carmen. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations. Then this one is called double congratulations for one of our graduates. So, as I said, that is the end of the ceremony today. Thank you once again for coming. And the celebration begins, or after celebration begins here. There's food outside, so once you go down to the left, there's an entrance there. You go outside there, there's food for all our graduates, and then of course our invited guests as well. So, once again, you are all welcome and congratulations. That is the end of the ceremony. Hopefully I know some people are graduating again in the afternoon. There are some students who have finished their bachelor's and continue, so we possibly will see them again. Thank you so much for all. Thanks for coming. Thank you.